everyone, and welcome to Stan the Wine Man TV. I am your host, Stan Rattan, and this is the Blue Collar Wine Show, where I help you spend your wine dollars wisely. We've been going on, the last episode was about a Nialuccio, which is Sangiovese from Corsica. That was kind of cool. Now we're going to another area, and I like to do these because I know wine consumers kind of avoid things that they don't know about. That's why these fast food chains do so well. I mean, Wendy's, McDonald's, Jack in the Box, maybe. Because they know what they're going to get. You know, we as consumers, we like to go into a place and know what we're going to get. Now, I'm not saying there's not adventurous culinary people out there. Obviously, I'm one. My wife's one. I know there's a lot of you out there. I know that. But generally speaking, the average consumer just likes to know what they're getting before they buy it. So that's why they buy Cab, Merlot, Sauvignon Blanc, Chardonnay, Zinfandel. Those are, they know what they're going to get. So when you start diving into European wines where they don't really tell you what's in there, a lot of people are like, But I love the adventurous soul. I know a lot of you guys out there are adventurous souls. I know my wine group, that I have a big wine group that we do tastings together and things. Very adventurous, so that's cool. In fact, one of the wine group, shout out to Rebecca and Francis Smith. You guys, thank you for this shirt. They got it for me because they notice I wear different shirts. It says, "Corks are for quitters." They're right. We're going to now look at the Pietra, but this is Menhir Salento Pietra Salice Salentino 2018, and it rolls in at $16. Show you the bottle before we talk about it a little bit more. So, you're saying Salice Salentino. Is that the grape? No, that's the region. It's a DOC that was granted that status in 1976. All they did was reds back then. Then in 1990, and then as recently as 2010, they made some changes. So now they do whites, rosé, sparkling, and fortified wines in the Salice Salentino region, which is in Puglia, down in southern Italy. And the grapes in this wine are Negra Amaro and Malvasia Nera. Now, majority of it is Negra Amaro because it has to be. I think it's over 75% with a little Malvasia Nera involved in that. You might not know what that is, but that's okay. You don't have to. It's mostly Negra Amaro, which means the black bitter. I've reviewed some Negra Amaros on here where they actually say that on there. So this is Salice Salentino. Just remember, the main red grape of Salice Salentino is Negra Amaro. So this rolls in at $16. I showed you the label. Let's see what. No, let's look at the color first. Now this is Garnet, and I want to thank Christy for helping me with the colors. I need all the help I can get. I need to research my colors more. There you go. Very dark, but again, you can kind of see through it a little bit, but not a lot. What do we get on the nose with this? Menhir Salento Pietra Salice Salentino. That's a mouthful, huh? Boy, talk about coffee bean, tobacco, kind of roasted meat. Currants. Sure, currants. A little interesting, like almost a combination between violets and red flowers. Very cool on the nose. I like it. Let's see what we get on the palate. I like this wine. Tobacco, coffee bean are dominant parts of this wine. Little touch of beauty bark coming through. Currants, big time. They're all so nicely integrated, front to finish. And then right at the back end of this wine, I get a little white pepper hit. So the initial attack on the front of the palate is currants, easily. Then as it goes through the palate, on the mid palate, the tobacco starts to come through it, and then the coffee bean on the back of the mid palate into the finish. I think the coffee bean element really is one that lasts on the fountain, and this has a long finish, by the way, with like somebody sprinkled some So they squirted a little juice on a coffee bean, you know, crunch the coffee beans up, squirted a little currant juice, a little dash of white pepper, a little bit of bark, a little splash of tobacco. There you have it, front to finish. You know, this is a wine, I'm just saying right now, this is kind of exciting. This is an exciting wine because it's I think this is an 80% wine. This is a good transition for a New World wine drinker. New World meaning, you know, California, Oregon, Washington, you know, those main areas of the New World, Australia, Chile, Argentina, those all New World wines, even Africa, which is kind of surprising me, but it is. But all the European wines, the whole world, you could get a person that just drinks New World wine and say, hey, give this a try. Brown bag it, let them try it. I think they'll really like it because it has such good balance. It has enough fruit to keep most palates happy in that New World range. It's got, the tannins have a meaty texture to them, but they're still smooth. So it doesn't have a huge, what we like to say is bite to it, but the tannins are structured, nice and meaty. This is a great bottle of wine. I'm very excited about this wine. I've had it stacked in the store before. I'm going to have to reintroduce it because I think this is a fantastic value. I'm going to go A- on this. I think it's just deserves that grade because it's just such a great wine for the money. And those red flower notes kind of hit like on the spine of this wine. Beautiful wine, worth every bit of 16 bucks. A- on that, good value. Thanks for taking a little time out of your day. I really appreciate your support. It means a lot. I mean, it means a lot to me. And make a comment as to whether or not you've ever tried a Salice Salentino, or whether you've seen one on the shelf and go, do I buy that? You know, you didn't have anybody around to help you. Boy, the white pepper on that is just hanging on, just saying. You know, have you tried it? Have you, you know, did you move away from it because you didn't know what it was? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe. Sometimes I get tongue-tied on that one. I don't know why. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You keep watching, and I'll keep helping you spend your wine dollars wisely.